everyone. Well, it turned out to be a really nice day today this weekend, so I thought before I put Shorty back to bed at the storage place where we keep him, I thought I'd do a quick walk around and a tour inside for those of you to finally get a chance to see what we've been working on all this time. So there's Shorty over there. Shorty is a 2018 Jayco Alante 26X, about 27.5 feet long from bumper to bumper. She comes equipped with a 170 watt solar panel system. Right now we only have the one battery on it, but I'll be upgrading that soon. It does come with the J-Ride system. It's been a really nice coach for us. We've already taken him on several trips already, and we've had a really good time. Has a full side or a 3/4 size awning on this side. The bedroom has a slide and an opposing slide on the other side for the living room. Now, it doesn't have a ladder on it, and it's the one thing I wish that it did have a ladder on it, and that's going to be a future upgrade for it. It does come with a 5,000-pound towing hitch, which we use. We have a dolly we use for our car, and we've towed the car all the way to Florida and back, and it does very nice. This has the Ford Trident V10 engine in it, and it is just a powerhouse. It does really, really well. Been very happy with it. This is the living room slide. All the slides come with toppers. Some of the stuff that I've done on the outside just to upgrade it a little bit is I installed a tire pressure monitoring system on all 6 tires. And I've been really impressed with that. It wasn't an expensive system. I think it only cost me $30. I don't remember even the name of it, but it's held up really well. It's taken a lot of time to figure out exactly what we're going to do with the compartments. So in this compartment, I keep the, this is the air pump, leveling blocks, stuff for the tow dolly, safety stuff in here in case we break down on the side of the road. Of course, here is our Cummins Onan 4,000 watt generator. It does a really good job. It's not that loud. It produces a lot of power. Don't use it a whole lot, but the occasions that we've had to use it, it's been really pretty good. And here's the wet bay. This is where I keep all our hoses, cleaning supplies, anything that has to do with the water systems. I've included this 90-degree bracket here, which really comes in handy. I just attach my water filtration system right here, and then my hose down through the bottom and out for drinking water. Works really well. It does come with a water purification system already in it. And of course, in here is the drain system. Now, as you'll see inside, we don't have a traditional RV toilet in here, so the black tank, I don't even use it. It's just shut off. We have a composting toilet, so after I remove the toilet, I sanitize the black water system, drained it, cleaned it, capped it off, and it's pretty much done. I do leave the gray water cracked all the time so that when we are using the shower or the sink or something in there, the gray water just runs right out. And we only use natural products. This is the electrical system in here, the power cable and everything. It is a 30 amp service. We do use only natural products in the RV so that anything that we do discharge is biodegradable and is environmentally safe. So we want to make sure that we're responsible. In here is some of our excess stuff. I keep a Coleman stove in here. This is our composting material in here for the composting toilet. Some chairs. We'll see that more inside in a minute. The electrical system. Now it's the battery compartment in here. Single battery system. This is the leveling system, hydraulic leveling system. Propane tank in there. Don't remember exactly. I want to say it's a 60-pound propane tank, and it's been pretty good. It lasts a good long time. And here's where I extra storage in here, and here's where I keep the collapsible ladder. That's an 18.5 foot collapsible ladder. does pretty good. I highly recommend it. It's a little bit squirrelier than the 12-foot, obviously, but it does a really, really good job. All the external storage compartments all have individually lighted. And in here is probably the least used thing that we have in the RV. And that is the outdoor TV entertainment system. We just don't use it. We have no desire when we're out someplace. The last thing we want to do is sit outside and watch TV. But it's there should we ever need it. And in here is my tool compartment. This is where I keep all the tools, my tool boxes, wrenches, everything in there that I need. Pretty much, with the exception of my cordless drill, everything I have is in there. Now this bay here, with the, is where I keep my, let me find the key. This is where I keep this side's leveling blocks, safety stuff. I have my this will also keep my triangle, my safety triangle, some cones, and some of those really nice little LED roadside flare pucks. And on this side, that's where we started from, right there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look inside. I spent quite a bit of time doing things to upgrade it and to make it a little bit more ours. First thing I did was I put in this indoor-outdoor carpeting treads on the steps as well as on the inside steps. These were just kind of the same material as the floor here, and it just didn't look right. Plus, it was, when we were coming in and out, this helps reduce the amount of dirt and stuff that we track in. Of course, this is the electrical panel here, the main power system, power steps, the awning light rather, the awning system, carbon monoxide, and interior lights and things. Get those on. We'll start up here in the cab first. Let me back up here a little bit so you can see it better. It is a nice cab. It is comfortable to drive. It is actually a lot easier to drive than you would think. And just so long as you remember where your front wheels are, you can turn this thing really well. I have the Garmin RV770 GPS system. The radio system here is not only radio, but it's also a backup camera as well as a left and right turn camera. So when I'm turning left or right, when I use the indicator, it will show the little cameras on the side view mirrors. I also have my little camera up there that I record whenever we're going down the road, just in case something happens. We installed some carpeting up front just to keep things a little bit neater. Now what's nice about this also, and I'm not necessarily going to pull it down right now, but that's a bunk up there that can come down, and it's a queen size mattress, I believe it is, that's up there, and it's pretty comfortable. It will hold up to 500 pounds. It has its own light system up there, and the only downside to it is when you drop it, to get some privacy, you're going to have to drop the shades, both on the side windows, the front window, which is electrical, and the side windows to get some privacy up there. Other than that, it's nice. Right now, we're just kind of using it as storage. We don't really have anything for it right now, but if we did, we got an extra place for people to sleep. We come around here, we've got the sofa right here. In the future, we're going to take this sofa out and put in a reclining sofa, an RV reclining sofa. Now this is what it looks like inside with the slides closed, with all the slides closed. You can see that there's still quite a bit of room. With the exception of the bedroom back there, we still have quite a bit of moving around room in here. And there are times when we're driveway camping that we can't put the living room slide out. But still, even with it in, it's very nice. Now, one of the first things that we did was to remove the dinette. We just didn't really like having it there. It didn't do anything for us. if we wanted to eat or something, we could just put in on the front here, it has a little table that you can put between the two chairs, and we can use that to eat off of. We just needed to expand a little bit more room here, so we took it out. I carpeted the slide and built the countertop cutting board top for those. Those are just those plastic bins, those nice little plastic bins that you can buy from Walmart. And I tied them together with that wood top, and it holds them together nicely. And I put in some hooks to keep the drawers closed. And it's worked really well. It doesn't move, it doesn't shift, the drawers don't open, nothing. The other thing we did was we took the side valances out here that came down, and we took those out and put curtains and curtain hooks in here. We just like the look of the curtains in here. We use those way more than we do the MCV shades. It just looks nicer, and it still affords us all the privacy that we need. And you can see the same thing in here. We did that as well. In the kitchen, we didn't do too much. Angela really worked hard to try and make things comfortable and utilitarian as possible. The stuff that you see that is standing up like this is tacked down using that sticky tack and some of those drawer liner stuff that keeps things from moving. This stuff doesn't move. She's done a marvelous job, and going down the road at 60-70 miles an hour, this stuff hasn't shifted, and it works really well. We bought this cutting board top that just fits right on the top. You can see it's got that non-stick stuff on the bottom, and it just sits right there. It's extra. It allows her to have extra prep space up here, and the cutting board readily available. We don't use the oven, and so we're going to be using that more for storage and pots and pans. I won't go through opening up all the drawers, but this really does have a lot of usable space in it. Put in the DVR or the DVD system up here. It's wired in up the top to the TV. There's a control system up top that allows me to switch between my functions. Good placement for that TV. It allows us to sit right here on the couch and watch TV comfortably. So many RVs have them up in the cab or off onto the side where you got to, crank your neck around to see anything. Jayco did a really good job with putting the TV here, and it doesn't really use up any space. Sure, we could probably put more counter space or hanging stuff there, but it works out really well. This is just a conventional microwave. It's not a convection microwave. Dual Norco refrigerator freezer, runs off of electric and LP. We set it to auto, and it will decide what is best for it, whether it's going to be off of the LP or electrical when we are tapped into power. We have, this is our kind of our closet in here. Again, I put down some carpeting material in here to provide us a little bit more clean in here, a little bit more comfortable. Stuff doesn't slide and bounce all over the place. And of course, in here is the bedroom. Now, this is with the slide closed. Somebody may be seeing what that is down there. That's some steps that I made for our cat. She's 17 years old, has a hard time jumping up on things. So we built those little steps so she can come up on the bed. When we're traveling, this is where she likes to sleep. She'll sleep on the bed here. And when we stop for breaks and everything, that's when she'll come down. She's pretty good at, she's gotten a lot better at traveling than we first started. When we first started, she would, not like it at all and throw up everywhere, but she's gotten much better with it. In fact, this spot down here is where we keep her litter box and trash can, right here next to our extra cabinet spaces. And in here is just places where we keep our cups and bowls and stuff, and other stuff that Angela has in here, or cat stuff we keep down here, and some other bowls and stuff. This is my next project, is to redo these shelves to give us a little bit more space. Now, and here is the bathroom. It is a nice bathroom. It's 27.5 foot RV, so it's not going to be a huge bathroom, but it is definitely a comfortable, functional bathroom. We have had no problems with it. We've had to do some things to increase, its storage capability in here, to put some things in here. Again, because we thought about it going down the road, everything is tight in here. And there's our probably our most controversial project is our composting toilet. I took out the traditional toilet, as I said, outside, and I built the composting toilet, and it does work very well. A lot of people say, well, you know, doesn't it stink and everything? And nope, it doesn't. Actually, in here right now, it smells like a garden. I mean, it smells like garden soil in here. It does not stink. Now, granted, we haven't used it, and we got clean material in there, but that's what it looks like inside. When you sit down on this thing, the solids go in the back and the liquids go in the front into a pee bottle. And so long as you keep them separate, no smell. Works wonderful. Very, very happy with it. And Angela's done a lot to make it nice in here and comfortable in here for us. And there's a shot going forward, looking more of the RV in here. Now, this is what it looks like with the slides in. I'm going to take the slides out and you can actually see how roomy it is out here. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, here it is with both the bedroom slide out and the living room slide out. And you can see how it really opens up the room quite a bit. That carpet, the runner carpet, I've left in the same position it was when the slide was in, so you can see how much more space that you actually do get in here. And it's amazing how much space is in here with these slides open. It really is very, very roomy and comfortable. And of course, in the bedroom, it's a nice bedroom. It's a nice bed. It's a very comfortable bed. It is not the easiest thing in the world to make. It is not the easiest thing in the world to get around, but you know, it is what it is. Like I said, we're living in a 27.5-foot RV when we're out traveling, and it's for the size it is extraordinarily comfortable. Now, why did we get a Shorty RV? Is because we wanted to be able to get into any state, national park. And so many of them are now starting to use and have been doing size restrictions. Many of them don't allow anything over, 32 feet, 35 feet, something like that now. So we just decided, since we wanted to make sure that we can go just about anywhere, we wanted something smaller and easier to maneuver around in tight spaces. In fact, we can put this in our parking spot at our house. And if the HOA allowed us to, I'd store it there all the time, but unfortunately they don't, so that's why we have to have a storage place for it. This has been, so far, a great, great RV. Highly recommend it. It is a entry-level RV, so it's not going to be with all the expensive bells and whistles. It is a basic Class A motorhome, and we did take some time and spend some money to make it our own and to make it comfortable. And I think we've done a really good job, and we've been very, very happy with it. Well, listen, if anybody has any questions or anything about what we've done to the RV, what you've seen in here, any tips that you might want to share with us, whatever it is, please leave a comment down below. And if you would, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new to the channel, and to give us that thumbs up, and consider even hitting that bell so that when we do start to travel, you'll be notified of when we post new videos. We do this channel for family and friends so that everybody can see what we're doing. We want to share our adventures with everybody and have a good time with us. So please subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you would, and hit that like button. Until next time, this is Mark for To Be Out and About.